standard every single time. Standards. I say it and I'll drum it into every single person that's around me. Standards. You got to make sure that you put the most hours in that you possibly can. If there's even a slight blemish, I'll say, redo it.
Okay.
My business partner, that's what we fight and argue over.
Yeah.
We'll fight because at the end of the day, there's a stand. If you look at any successful business, there's a standard. And you can't leave. I don't want. I'd rather not. I'd rather lose 2 or 3 grand, and tell the client I'm redoing it. It's going to cost me 2 or 3 grand because that time I can be doing it elsewhere. But the client's not happy with it. We make sure that we do it again, and that's why at the moment I've worked it out. I think not. I think I know we're the second most 5-star review company in the country on Google.
Wow.
I'm not interested in checker trade, all that. Google optimization is where it's all at, without a shadow of a doubt. If you're going to Google something, you're going to Google it.
Trustpilot?
Well, I'd think Trustpilot is just... What is it? What's it for? Creams?
No, like, it's a review system.
Yeah, no, I know what it is, but what is it in compared to Google?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Trustpilot, it costs a lot of money.
More universal, yeah.
100%. If I get it, people do go to Trustpilot. 99% of people will Google me. They'll come up with Google My Business. Google My Business will show you who we are. The same things are said over and over again with us. Brian, Lee, high standards, quality, excellent, amazing customer service, incredible, saving us money, X, Y, the same things over and over again. And when you get that consistency of doing the same thing over and over and over again,
repeatable results,
what happens? Success brings everyone think, and that's it. That's the point I'm trying to make now is, don't chase money, chase being the best. You chase being the best and you put the hours in without a shadow of a doubt, money will follow, because money follows success, breeds it.
No, definitely. That's amazing. I'm thinking about some of the stuff I do as well. I would do some stuff for free because I love it. Chasing money isn't always the best. No,
100%, and that's, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Before Christmas, we did some charity work for a local lad in our area who's absolutely amazing. I'm going to give him a shout out, Jamie Sterling. He does his whole house every year for a children's hospital, and people go around and donate money, and he decorates his whole house himself. It costs him money. It actually costs him money, about £500 a year.
Wow.
So this year he said to us he wanted to spend money with us to get us to respray, finish a sleigh.
Okay.
So this red sleigh that we did, and I said, no, we're doing it for free, mate. It's charity.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, charity is the most important thing you can ever do with money if you've got a surplus of it. A fact.
Yeah.
You give, I'm telling you now, you feel good. Do it all the time. I've walked past homeless people, put them up in hotels for the night.
Nice.
I contribute and donate all the time to a local Horton Green.
That's amazing.
And so I live in an area called Denton in Manchester, Denton and Horton Green Food Bank. I've constantly, Sainsbury's in Denton, that's where I go to and donate. I'll just do a full shop. Same with before Christmas, Key 103. Is it Key 103? Not Key 103. It might be Key, whatever it is anyway. And just spend 200 quid on presents for kids, because I've been in them positions.
Yeah.
So, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to have a surplus of £100 on tinned food. Do you know what I mean? It's minor.
Really good. Yeah.
So that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Really does make me feel good.
That's good. I like to hear stuff.
I know I'm feeding my ego a little bit there, and my whole idea and rule is don't tell anybody about charity, and I never do apart from here in this moment.
It's important to share that charitable things are good, because we hear a lot about the negativity in the world
everywhere.
The positive stuff, like for example, when you go to a restaurant and the food's bad, you do a negative review, but when it's good, you don't naturally.
And this is another thing.
Review,
so
you know what I mean?
If you get a bad service, you'll tell 20 people about the bad service. You get a good service, you'll tell 5. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
You'll tell 20. If you go to the shop, right, and get a pint of milk and it's bad, you'll tell everybody that it's a bad pint of milk. You won't tell nobody it's a good pint of milk
you
because it's
expected.
standard that you expect.
Standard,
It's an expectance, and that's why.
I think you'd only share if it's over exceeded your expectations.
Yeah. Again, that comes down to a standard, doesn't it? You go, whoa, that's brilliant, and that's why I think we're as good as we are. The next step is, can you keep that momentum with scale?
Okay.
That's where you make the serious money. That's where you make that you've become financially free. If you've got a great idea and it's in a business and in a market that doesn't really have that, and it's got that need, then before you know it, if you can scale it and keep that standard, it's like anything elite is elite for a reason. Because they do stuff that I'll give you an example. So, and this is why we're the best at what we do. We did a job recently in a converted barn. The kitchen was absolutely huge. They'd been quoted close to 40 grand for a new kitchen. We did it for just short of three. $3,000. It looks brand new. But I left the house at 6 o'clock in the morning. Was it 6 o'clock in the morning? I didn't get home until 1:30.
Yeah.
So it was a close. It's like anyway. I can't even remember. It was a 21-hour shift. I worked it out. It was a 21-hour shift.
Damn.
I'd had 4 hours sleep. But none of my peers will do. They won't. My peers, they will do it. They'll do it, and no doubt they won't do it as consistently as I'm ready to do it.
Oh, okay.
No chance.
No, definitely.
And through that, I'm a captain. I've always been a captain. I'm a leader, so I'll drag people with me.
Yeah.